Zach is an innovator, and you don't always find innovators in the finance org. He's a great guy. He's high integrity. I really enjoy working with him. He's really taken the time to understand the business and be impactful to the business overall. He thinks about what he owns and how his team's performing, and he wants that to be the best it can be, but then he looks beyond that. He's a great coach as well. He likes to explore. He's traveled a fair bit with his wife, and I think they take their dog wherever they can as well. He's big into traveling, checking out new restaurants, going to new places.
Paul is a unique combination of technical competency, integrity, work ethic, and humility. At a small company, we're often asked to take on additional responsibilities, and Paul rolls up his sleeves and takes those on with real vigor. What people really don't understand is how much work Paul and his team did to prepare us for listing on the New York Stock Exchange last summer. It was an exciting moment to stand next to Paul and ring the bell. What's also special about Paul, and nobody really understands just how much weight he carried during our public listing process last year. Truly exceptional work, and it's fair to say that we wouldn't have gotten through the process without someone like Paul. If Paul were a rock star, he'd be James Brown. Paul is by far the hardest working man at Fiscal Note.
Continuous improvement is what drives Emily. She's never satisfied with the status quo. We made it to a level, it's good, but there's got to be something more to improve. And she does this not only in her work life, but also in her personal life. She's just in this continual evolution of improvement. She's always got your back. She is always there protecting and preserving, just a very dedicated and ethical individual. She is, I would say, OCD sometimes about exercise, but her mindset is kept clear by just having that outlet, and she's the quintessential soccer mom, right? She is just one of those ladies that is so dedicated to her family.
Jim is unique in that he can combine the complexity of finance and accounting with the ability to understand the business implications of that knowledge. He's also incredibly driven to be accurate and not basically shoot from the hip. And I just think he likes to see organizations succeed, and he wants to be a contributing member of that success. Spending time with his kids would be my guess, but the fun one would be he likes to drive race cars on a track. Eddie Van Halen, probably one of the best guitarists out there, also very fast-witted and very, very skilled.
No matter how big the challenge, Matthew never gives up, and he generally wins. Matthew's always calm. It's very rare that you get a reaction from him. His head's always in the right spot, goal-oriented, and it's that calmness that I find really special. Matthew is typically building something with his hands. He has, I will almost go as far as saying he's a carpenter. He builds furniture, shelves, outdoor items. It's pretty impressive what he's accomplished.
Sam is humble. She never seeks the spotlight, but will find herself there given her drive and commitment. She's a very well-rounded finance leader. Sam strives for continuous learning, the ability to reach outside of her comfort zone, to learn and really expand her accounting expertise to be even broader. She's always thinking about what's next and how do we get there. Sam loves spending time outdoors with her old English bulldog Maggie and camping or hiking with friends. She has visited over 10 U.S. national parks. Her favorite camping experience was a 7-day camping trip in the Australian outback.
Amanda has a fantastic combination of technical accounting skills, but interpersonal skills. And I really weigh the second much higher. A lot of people have solid technical skills. Not as many have such great interpersonal skills as Amanda. Very early on, we realized she was going to be a rock star. It was the ability to very quickly build relationships across the entire company and build trust and communicate to people at all levels. I think the most special thing about Amanda is she's just a genuinely nice person. her passion is definitely her 3-year-old daughter. If Amanda was a rock star, she would be Taylor Swift.